Hi everyone, and welcome to this video walkthrough of the JSECOIN platform. My name's James and I'm one of the devs here at JSECOIN. I'm going to log in here with one of our test accounts, and you can see the basic dashboard. You've got a balance here, GBP equivalent, because I'm in the UK, and you've got the amount mined today and the mined lifetime. You can see transfers and recent transactions here. See my details, and you've got the platform and publisher mining. Here you can see the mining earnings. You can see this is a website we've got set up in as part of the test suite, and some platform mining stuff we've been doing there as well. So you've got the first button is funding, where you can purchase JSE coins if you want to. There's free options: PayPal, Bitcoin and Ethereum, and bank wire transfers. We've got the transfer page here where you can send money to other users. So we're going to send one to this test user right here, which is charity@jsecoin.com. We haven't quite decided what we're going to do with this account yet, but basically we're going to, after the ICO, we will do something with it. Maybe we'll have some kind of voting system in the community, or we're going to put it to a good use anyway. So test charity account and transfer funds. So do you wish to transfer 0.01 to charity@jsecoin.com? Yes, we do. When you click this, you're going to see some data here, which basically tells you what's going on in the background. You can see the data has been sent to the server, and then the data has then been sent back for you to sign, and you sign that actually in the browser using elliptical curve cryptography, and that basically uses your private key in your account to sign the transaction, which then gets sent back to the server for verification and added to the blockchain. So transfer has been confirmed. We can see that now in the pendants. That's about to be written to the blockchain, and it's here in our transaction lists. So that's pretty much that page. All pretty straightforward. The export page. So here we can export coin codes. So this is a feature where you can export any amount of coins you want. You should export 0.4, and you get a coin code. Pretty straightforward. You can copy that. You can give that coin code. Once you've done it, it's here as well for you to, if you missed that, it'll pop up. But you can import the coin code here. You can give it to another user to import if you want to like transfer funds. That's one way to do it. You can print it off and type it in at a later date. You can do lots of different things with it. It actually works as a private key as well, so that's going to help with integration into other systems at some point. We're using the same kind of cryptography for signing data as Bitcoin and Ethereum. So you see this one. I'm going to import this one now, because otherwise it's going to go into a public video and that will go missing. And you can see you can just click these import to bring them into your account. Bear in mind that if you do give the code to someone, it's the first person that imports it that will have access to them coins. So if you get given a code, and the person that gave it to you can still import that themselves if they get to it before you. So it's just one thing to bear in mind. Here's the mining. This was originally designed just as like a way to show you how the publisher platform works, and it's kind of taken on a life of its own with a lot of people kind of really enjoying doing the mining. So we can click start mining here, and you can see our hash rate here. We're going to turn it up a little bit, so we can go to settings, and we're going to whack that up to 7. Down at the bottom, you can see the hash rate speed test. So the maximum hash rate isn't really that useful. You can see some hashes coming through already. but it gives you the maximum. That might have only lasted for a millisecond or something, but this bit here is actually how fast you're doing at that moment in time. So you can see, although the maximum is 4592, the graph is still quite near the top. Really, we're only still getting 2540, 2600 here. The graph is percentage, so as the hash rate is still going up, you can see it's kind of sticking to the top of the graph. Let's come back down again now. If we bring that right down back to 1, you can see the hash rate is going to drop right off. What this is doing is it's taking the blockchain data, so where we've done that transaction a minute ago, that will be written into a 30-second block basically of everyone's transactions, and then that data we sent to it's all public data. It won't include any of your private data, but the public data will be sent to either the platform miners or the web publisher miners, so the people that are visiting publishers' websites, and a mathematical equation is done on that and to find hashes. And you can see here hashes found, and the reason these hashes are important is because they have leading zeros, so they're quite unique in that. This one only has 4. Some of the ones on the system have 7 or 8. And I won't go into too much details here and bore people, but that's what it's doing behind the scenes. It's carrying out maths equations on blocks of data which build up a ledger or a database, which is what we're trying to secure basically. So that's the mining. I'm just going to stop that for the time being, and we're going to go, there's some info here as well if you want to learn a little bit more about what's going on. The publishers. Okay, so this is where people with websites can come in and they can set up their code. So we had a website called gamcast.com, and we're going to get the code for that site basically. And we can enter a sub ID. A sub ID is tracking, and you can either use anything you want really. You can say first test, and you can see here we get a bit of code to add to our website. So this code goes almost right at the bottom of the website, just above the final body tag. So you should have 2 tags right at the bottom, body and then HTML, and this one goes just above the closing body. We're just going to copy that, paste it into the website, upload the website to a server, or we have a WordPress plugin. So if you have WordPress, you can just copy that code straight into the WordPress plugin box, and it'll do it all for you. There's some stats here. Stats aren't great, to be honest. We still need to do some work to tidy these up and make them more useful, but we've added some more charts and graphs here. This is actually only recently set up, so there won't be much data there. But you can see the daily hits and the lifetime hits and uniques. So a unique visitor is a unique person that comes to the website. If they go to more than one page, then future visits just count as hits. The hashes that them visitors have completed, and the earnings from them visitors in JSE. So you can see that website's 0.9 JSE from 412 unique users who managed to find 162 hashes to help secure the blockchain. Here we have some site ID data. You can see the platform mining and the website that we've got set up and how much earnings. Obviously, there's no uniques or hits for the platform mining because that's just done on here. But here you can see the data for the Gamcast website. Sub IDs, we have only 2 really. So 0, that must be the platform mining, and then Gamcast is the name. So for the sub ID for that, which I actually put on the website, I just used the word Gamcast. But you can actually change that dynamically on the site if you're using PHP or any kind of server-side language. You can change it dynamically. It literally goes in here. So you can just change this little line here, and you can track users on your site, or you can track pages to see what pages are kind of giving you more earnings. Well, you can track anything you want, and that'll all be in the sub ID data right there. Okay, investors, there's some information for investors in a contact form. Basically that just puts you into contact with us and lets us know that you are interested in possibly investing in the future. and it will also send you to the funds page if you want to buy coins. Referrals. Okay, so referrals are this is our part of our affiliate program. You can get a landing page link here for to send users to. We haven't actually got any referrals to show you on this account, but you can see there's some information here. There's a banner pack here. We still need to make some good banners. There's a few people commented the banners aren't very good, so we'll be doing that. There's the responsive iframe. We're going to have a look at this in a minute. So this bit of code here, what it does is you use it in conjunction with the site mining script, and it will show the visitors how many JSC they've earned, or how many JSC they've mined while they've been on your site, and gives them an option to sign up. So it's a way that webmasters can make a little bit more than just the standard JSC earnings. They can actually get affiliate commissions as well. And then there's a full page iframe here. You can change both of these by editing the height and width settings. They're both responsive. The banner more so than the registration form to all the common banner sizes. You can see we've got 300, 250. When we go on the Gamcast website, you'll be able to see that it's I think it's a 728 by 90 on there. So that's the referrals page. We've got some settings here. We've got two-factor authentication, which you can set up, and we have API keys. I'm not going to get into the API, but if you're a developer and you're interested in working with the website for your users, or to do any kind of development and link into our blockchain, that's the first place to check out. We've tried to make it as simple as possible. We've kept the basic functionality of the platform in there. You can do lots of different things, like you can pull out sub ID balances, you can send transactions, you can export coins, all sorts of things like that. You can change your details here. If you want to change your password, you can do that there. As a feedback form, obviously we only launched in August. We ran a big update yesterday, and there are some things that still aren't quite right. We're working on them. If you spot anything that's not right, or if you've got any suggestions of things that you'd like to see in the future, by all means, get in contact with us with this feedback button. And then finally, there's a logout button. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you that Gamcast website. And you can see here, this is like a football website. So it's actually, I found 4 hashes already because I've been on this website before, and I've seen the script on other websites as well. And it stores how many hashes you found across the entire network in as a cookie, or a local storage cookie for you. And that means that when the user comes on, they can see how much they've earned, and when they click register, they'll actually get them coins deposited into their account. It goes up to a maximum of 50 pence because it's stored locally, so it would be open to abuse. And the minimum is 12. So even if they've only got 4, they'll be deposited with 12 coins at the moment. Sorry, 0.12. Just because that's the minimum that everyone gets, even if you haven't got this set up. Yeah, it's just a football website. But that's how it works basically. So if you click register, you can see it's come through to the affiliate link, and you've got, I've just actually, because I opened a new browser, I've got open there, but you can see the registration forms there, and there's some more information. That's our standard landing page. So that's the JC platform. I hope you guys are liking the new update and what we've done with it. If you have got any ideas for things we could be doing better, or things you'd like to see in the system, please contact us, and we'll work with you and try and make it as good as it can be for everyone, really. Thanks for watching, and thank you for being part of a early adopter community. Bye-bye.